All right. So nice to have all of you tuning in today. I will just quickly introduce you to our session, Women's Corner. It's a corner where women can talk and encourage each other, support each other. Our theme usually it's about how we can help each other feel better, look better, cope better, all the things that pertain to women. So we've had a series of sessions which we've had, and we are so glad that today you've joined in with us. So today, as all things we say they pertain to women, we can just going to share some experiences of how other women are doing in terms of their day-to-day hustles, some ways which we can think as well of and consider which can help us to get a bit of, a bit of income, because we are always juggling this and that in our daily hustles. So there's an opportunity for information as well, where we can support each other and know about information about that. So basically today I will introduce myself. I'm Rudo Sivanda, and the ladies who come up with this idea of Women's Corner is Sister Laureen and Sister Alice, who's not here with us tonight. So really, it's a platform where we share ideas, as I've already said today. So we're really looking forward to what we're going to be sharing today. So without wasting much time, I will ask Sister Laureen to come in first. She's going to give us some hints and tips of some things she's found helpful in the side hustles and what she's doing, just to get those little things, little pounds coming in, if you like. So it's these ideas which we want to help each other and see how, see which one we can encourage each other. You can choose which you think is most favorable to you. So Sister Laureen, I will ask you to come and share with us, please.
Right. Thank you so much. Thanks, Mrs. Wanda. Right, ladies, before I begin, let us pray. Thank you so much, dear Father, for your tender care and for your mercy. We are so thankful that we are on this platform as women to encourage one another. Help us that whatever we're going to discuss tonight will be of some help to someone. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Right. Thank you so much. So, I do two hustles really, but I'm going to talk about only one tonight. I'm going to be talking about just my shea butter business, which is what I do. Which is what I've done for years, actually. I have been in the shea butter business. So how this started for me is I wanted to change my hair to make it natural. And I wanted to use only natural products. I didn't want anything with preservatives or anything else in it. So I realized that when you buy things, sometimes they say they are natural, but there are still other things in there that I did not agree with. So I just decided to start making my own hair care products. So I learned, well, I didn't really learn how to. I just bought a chunk of shea butter, because people were talking about shea butter quite a lot then. And we know shea butter is really, really good for hair. It's excellent. It's excellent for hair and excellent for skin. So I thought, okay, I can hit two birds with one stone. I can use for my skin and my hair. And I just bought a chunk, and I realized that I could not, like you kind of want to do that to your lotion or something. You want to do that, and then you want to start using it. I couldn't do that with the shea, but it was just too thick. So I had to buy an oil, put an oil in there, and then start trying to whisk it about to see if it would make sense. So I did that for years, and it was not a nice product when I was using it. It was not as smooth. It was not as user friendly. And I just didn't know how to make it as nice as I could possibly do. But I carried on using it because I could see that my hair was improving. Because I had a thyroid issue and some other health issues that caused me to lose my hair. So I was losing my hair at a very rapid pace. It was either breaking or just falling off and leaving bits and parts of no hair. So, but I realized when I was using the shea butter that my hair was starting to grow. It was gaining volume. It was looking healthy and all that. So I was really glad. And my skin was really absolutely wonderful, especially over winter when I was prone to getting dry skin and whatever else. So from that point on, I learned that one of my friends was making shea butter, and she was selling it all the way to Ireland. She was sending boxes to Ireland. And I was like, how is she doing that? So I said to her, you know what? Since you're in Wales, That's my friend Alice, the one that we were thinking about this platform together with. So I said to her, you're up in Wales that side, and I'll be down in Manchester. So it's not a conflict of interest because I'm not going to be stealing your customers. Do you mind just sharing with me how you're making it? And then I can be able to make it as well. But I was thinking of making it for me first and foremost before I even thought of selling. So I went up there and she showed me how to make it. And I really liked how she did it. So I started doing it. So I went to church and I thought one day, well, you know what? I just want to try and sell and see how it works. So how I did it is I went to church, and after church, like we would stand and greet each other, hello, hello, hello. And then I would say to everybody, right, take some of this butter and put it just for your hands. It's cold, it's nice and cold. Just have some. And they would smell it and they'll be like, oh, what a wonderful smell. We love that smell. So that's how I started selling my shea butter. Everybody I met, I say to them, have some cream, put on your hands, have some cream, put on your hands. It's really cold. Take care of your hands, take care of your hands. And people were like, we love it. How can we get it? So I started making it. And from that point on, this was about 8 years ago, 8 years ago, 8 years ago, when my daughter was only like 4 months. She's 9 now. So that's how I started selling my shea butter. And the people whom I started selling my shea butter to are my regulars. They buy from me every month or every 2 months or so. They are buying from me regular from the time they started up until now. And over the years, what has happened with me is that I don't like using recipes. If somebody gives me a recipe, I always do things to it to try and see what's happening, what else I can do with it. So I've come up with my own scents, which are incredibly mine. I've not smelled them anywhere else. I don't know. And the ones who smell them and they buy it, they just, it's kind of just different. So I have a few of those, but at the moment I like using one because I absolutely love that one. But I have a few scents which I've made up myself. I've learned, I'm not a business person as such, but I've learned how to do business from selling to people and from knowing what they want and what they would like to see. So over the years, I've learned to make my product to the specifications of whoever wants it. So I've got people with psoriasis, people with eczema, and I've got people with just dry skin conditions, and people whose hair does not grow, things like that. So they kind of just need specific things. So how I tailor it is I use essential oils and other different oils to combine with the shea butter to bring about a product. So if I want a different scent, I use different essential oils. If I want something to be done to the skin, in case of eczema, I just use other oils to make the shea butter different. So this is how I've learned to just have like a nice side hustle. I have not over the years tried to advertise it too much because I had little ones and I didn't want to do too much because it needs a lot of, that's another thing when doing something like the shea butter. It needs a lot of, it needs a lot of doing because I've got to whip it. I've got to understand what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and I need the right ratios, and I need to be able to price it so that I don't lose something. So it just needs a lot of doing. So I have not been able to do it too much over the years, but I've kept my customers. That was one thing, and they buy from me on a regular, and I send the stuff to them. I've realized that if you want to have a side hustle that works for you, you need to do something that you like, something that you enjoy. My daughters were prone to dry skin conditions. Every time it was changed from autumn to winter, from winter to spring, in the middle there, they would start having some serious dry skin conditions, and I really needed something to help them. And the shea butter came, and when I was using it on them, that's all they know. Their skin only knows shea butter, and they've not been having those conditions at all. My daughter's hair, I wanted to share the pictures, but anyway, I didn't have time to put them together. My older daughter, her hair is very long. When I dealt with just this time around, it reached up to her back. That's how far it's gone. So all she knows in her hair is the shea butter. So it makes hair soft, it moisturizes, it does all the things that you want to happen to your hair. So I enjoy it, I love it, it's something that I like doing. So I don't think that it's a big deal for me to do it or a big deal for me to continue selling it. But I think in now, I'm going to try a whole lot more to advertise it so that I can try to earn more from it. But it's certainly something that somebody can do to just try and earn more. I'm happy for any questions way after later on, but not now, because I just wanted to do a little something on that, just to let you know that it's just a side hustle that I was doing. I was enjoying. For me, it was just an enjoyment really when I started it, but I did get a good amount of money from it to do a lot of the things that I want to do. For instance, I homeschool, so we don't get any money from government or from anywhere to be able to help the children to learn. And my shea butter money is what was doing the homeschool for us quite a lot. And yet I was not even advertising it that much, if you see what I mean. So it's certainly a side hustle is something that everybody needs. It will help you with something in life. And I think I would rather just stop there.
I was tempted to say, can you join with the second side hustle, because you seem to be partnering it so well. But anyway, okay then. Mrs. Simela, it's your time. We would like to invite you now to share with us the side hustle you are having and which we are also enjoying. It's your time. Welcome to Tsungi. Welcome to Sister Roslyn. Welcome to, who else did I not greet there? I think, yes, Sister Tsungi and Sister Roslyn. I hadn't greeted you well, but anyway, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Right.
Thank you so much. Thank
you. Yes.
I'm trying to, I don't know, can I actually share screen?
You want to share screen? Okay, let me make you make host.
Is it co-host possibly?
Oh, can you, yeah. Mindable, can you make her co-host?
Oh yeah, I think I've just seen that.
Okay, there, right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Thank you so much for giving me this platform. I will do my best to make sure that it's actually 10 to 15 minutes. It's no longer than that. I will do my best. Anyway, my name is Mrs. Sja. I'm Sja for short. And thank you for the platform to come here and share with you an amazing, amazing side hustle that a few of us ladies do and we enjoy. We thoroughly love and enjoy. So, and it is so amazing that, you know, as ladies, we are women, we are actually in there supporting our beautiful men that God gave us. And some we're just us as moms looking after the home, which is great. We all do all those things. And, you know, God gave us some, you know, faculties that are ever expanding, ever. And, you know, I was reading somewhere that, you know, sometimes we use only 10% of our thinking process. So we can do so much with our brains. We can do so much with the way we think, and we can do so much with our hands, and we can teach so much to our children. So here am I, and I'm so grateful to come and share with women that are open-minded, and for you to take time to be here, to come and learn about side hustles. It shows that you are a different, a woman of a different breed, and well done to you for being here. Anyway, like I say, my name is Sja. I'm a wife. I've got 3 children and I'm one of 10 siblings, and I'm a nurse by profession. I've actually been doing forever living as a side hustle for the past 5 years. It is somewhere where I struggled balancing childcare. I struggled being the mom I wanted to be. I struggled doing what I loved to do. And so I had to find something that I could do in pockets of time and still be able to be the mom I wanted to be, including everything else that we do as mothers, you all know, and I'm sure you can relate. So now my sister was doing this business over in South Africa, and it's a business of recommendation, a business of love. Somebody loves you and they recommend this business to you. And trust me, when somebody approaches you to recommend this business to you, they love you and they see you as one of those open-minded people to come and work alongside and actually earn while helping yourself too. So now we fast forward 5 years. What is this company, or what has this business done for me? I've actually replaced my full-time nursing income with it. And now I actually I do my nursing in my own terms, and I have qualified to travel with the company, and I feel and look good. And when I say I feel, it is our products that we use, they're amazing, but I'll be able to show you that shortly. So please allow me just 10 minutes, like I said, I'll try my best. So this company is called Forever Living. It allows ordinary people like you and I, actually ordinary people, to achieve extraordinary results. And so there's a statement there that I love by the greatest Nelson Mandela. He says, live life as though nobody's watching. You know, when you live your life, do you, and do what you and your conscience allows you, and then express yourself as though everybody is listening. So when you talk, what you say is of great value. Whatever, it doesn't matter whether someone is listening or somebody's not listening. Whatever you say is of great value. So that is, I love that statement by the greatest Nelson Mandela. So the ladies you see there, I like it because what you see there is ladies, and we're here at Ladies Corner. See that as ladies, we can come together and put something together and actually thrive and do something magnificent with us together as a team. So this is the team that we work alongside. It's not all of us, it's just some of us. When we went to collect one of our team members' cars. So now, what is important to you? Have you taken time to think, what is it that is important to you? Because sometimes we can just live life every day because we can get up and do that, but we don't take time to really look and see and evaluate what is important to us. Is it having more money in your bank account? Is it looking after your family? Is it flexibility to travel? Is the work-life balance that you want? Is it the money? Are you paying for school fees? Or do you want that money to have, and while you home educate your children, like what I do, that money that I needed, while I home educate my children, I've got that income that comes in as well. Do you want to finish paying off your mortgage? Do you want a deposit to pay for your home? You just want peace of mind to be able to choose those, to be able to be whoever you want to be at the time of your choosing. And you know what? All this is possible when you put your mind to it. So with our company, we say, you bring in your dream. What is it that matters to you? And then the company is already there with a lot of marketing materials and highly researched products. So we are saying, come on board, products are there, highly researched, and it's just your dream that you need to bring in. So we are known for the aloe vera plant. I've got one of the drinks here, the aloe vera drink. I take this every day. It's amazing for my gut. It is beautiful. Aloe vera is a prebiotic. It actually gets into your gut and feeds the good bacteria in your gut. And when the good bacteria is fed, it then wakes up. It's ready to digest your food. And when it digests that food, then you digest the food at its best. And then it means you absorb food well. So that is our flagship product. We've got different flavors to this. Some would say, oh, aloe vera is bitter. Yes, it could be. But to be fair, now I don't taste the bitterness. I know it's great for me and I love drinking it. I find it refreshing. So we've got many different flavors of the aloe vera. It's great. It supports your immune health. You can think about it because 70% of your immune health resides in your gut. If your gut is balanced, it means that you can then, your immune health will work at its best. It's great for your shiny skin, your glowing skin, your hair, and also your nails. And it's a very good soothing digestive aid. And you use it daily to promote your health and wellness. It's for everybody. It doesn't matter whether you're not well, you're well. It's for everybody. So they're for all age groups, so they're for vegans, and it promotes overall health and well-being. I'm sure you're asking and wondering, who is Forever? Forever is actually a family-owned business. I wanted to partner with a business that was well-established, that I knew that it was there. I didn't have to be doing the research myself. Somebody's doing the research. All I'm bringing in is my dream. And when I bring in my dream, I go out there and help other people see their dreams and also bring their dreams to life. And so we're located in over 160 countries, and that is in Africa, Asia. In fact, only yesterday, 2 days ago, I sponsored somebody who is over in California, USA, which is great. So it is everywhere. In the United States, you can grow your business everywhere. I've got people in South Africa looking at the business. I've got somebody in Australia who's working this business. So it is a business where we duplicate our time, we multiply our time, we duplicate ourselves really. It is you come in, you work, you show other people exactly what you do, they do that, and the company rewards you for teaching other people to do exactly what you do. So we are in the health, fitness, sports, weight management industry, and we can say we've been trading for nearly 45 years, and we're proud to do that. It's a company that's been there and it's staying like that, and it's not going anywhere. Cheers to 45 more years that are yet to come. So these are the core products that we have. We've got the drinks that I've shown you. We've got the supplements as well. We've got the Forever Active Probi. This is actually the probiotic. Probiotic, I take this every day because I want to have the good bacteria in my gut. And then Blend, vitamin D's and all that. We've got all that. We've got personal care, weight management, skin care, bee products, daily care. We've got it all. A business of the 21st century, a business that expands globally, a business that people recommend products. You recommend products to people and personal recommendation, and you grow that way. So you know what? Let's make an impact on other people's lives. Let's help other people grow. And then that would determine the significance of the life we lead as well. So how do we work this? We use the products ourselves and we recommend the products to others. And by doing that, you can earn anything from 200 to 400 pounds per calendar month. And so as you join, you get an affiliate link that you can send all across your platforms, either on social media or in person, or wherever you can send it across the globe, and people will be buying and also joining you from that end. And you can then grow it as well by bringing other people into the business to come and work with you and do exactly what you do. You can earn anything from 800 to 2,000 pounds a month, and that you can grow it to whatever you want to grow it to. You can also increase your earnings to, and by developing those people that are already within your business, and there you'll be able to be replacing those incomes and building that career income. And also we've got a legacy. With this business, you actually leave this business to other people. It's willable to your people. It could be your family, your children. So it will be through generations deep that you can will that business to. It doesn't stop there. We will train you, we'll support you. There's so many online and offline business building systems, and we are an amazing community. We hold your hand literally and make sure that you're successful with this. And free worldwide website that you get, you can work your business to qualify for cars, to travel. In fact, this is like when I qualified for the car, Forever is paying towards that my car there. And then to travel, there we traveled with the company, and it's all expenses paid. And thanks to the opportunity, all expenses paid. Create those precious memories with the people that matter to you. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what your background is, whoever you are, what your background is, you can actually come into this business and storm it and do so well with it. To start, we only need £199, and you will actually have that global business license to trade in over 160 countries. And you have your own personal website to send everywhere. Now we are even clever. We make our link, we make a QR code, and people can just tap on those QR codes, and then it's just exciting. It gets exciting every day. And you get your own personal business coach and mentor. So much access to so much online and printed supported material, and we're here to support you all the way. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I did try.
Wow, thank you, thank you. Yes, you really, really did try. That was
Mrs. Vanda.
yes.
Hi. I'm wondering if Mrs. Mela would tell us where did she reach with this business? She seems to be doing an exciting business, but what heights did she reach exactly? She didn't tell us this one.
The heights. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I probably did. Yes, I actually have been working it, like I say, for 5 years, but then since 2020, that's when I've been working it really seriously. And now I'm now a soaring manager. What does that mean? It means I have helped 5 families reach the manager level. So manager level, that's where every incentive opens up to you, traveling with the world, replacing your full-time income and things like that. And also manage to get a share of the company's profit is the check that you saw at the beginning of the presentation. So you work your business, you can get a share of the company's profit on top of the monthly bonuses that you get. I told you that I've replaced my nesting income. So those are the monthly bonuses. So it is, and then you can get a bonus at the end of the year as well. And traveling, oh, tell me about it. We've been Stockholm, Abu Dhabi, Mexico, and this year it's Bali and India. And also we've got France coming up with traveling with the company. So there's so much that we can actually achieve. And the bottom of it is you create precious memories that matter to you every time as you build this business. Thank you. I hope that was.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that information-packed session. Another side hustle information. Thank you so much. Probably we'll have questions at the end of the session and people can ask those questions. Now, I would like to invite our presenter as well tonight, Sister Joyce. She's also got another side hustle. We can't wait to hear the side hustle she has. Wow, it looks like women, we're here to empower each other. Wow. Thank you so much, Sister Joyce. It's your time. Let's hear what you are blessing us and what you are really enjoying.
I forgot to unmute. Sorry.
It's
Hello.
all right. It's all right.
Right. So my name is Joyce Dube. I go by all the happy names you can give me. I will accept. Right. A little background about myself. I'm a mom of 2 precious boys. I home educate. I have a background in social sciences, and I will start by just giving briefly what led me to my side hustle and what it is giving me. So I went to uni, like everybody does. I had goals for my life and whatever else, but as you know, life happens. Children come and we don't know. Children don't come with instructions and whatever else and everything that came with it. And very soon I realized like, you can't juggle all these things by yourself. So the first thing that I started trying was selling stuff on eBay. So it wasn't really much, but at least it kept me going. This is just a side hustle that I started when I was in uni because I needed bus fare. So I just kept going on with that one. So as time went on, my family dynamics changed. I was a mother and a 9-to-5 job wasn't really in the question for me. So I had to think. I come from a family where I say we are iron women. I was raised by iron women. So my grandmother, both sides of the family, they don't take laziness. That's just how it is. My mother in herself, she was also that kind of a businesswoman. So it is kind of runs in the blood, I'd say. Like, no woman just sits around. You need to make extra cash. You don't sit around and just get the income that you have. You better go. So this is just how it was for me. So fast forward, when I had my children, obviously, I soon realized like I had like birth tremors. So these kind of slowed me down in finding shifts and whatever else. So I soon also realized like sometimes you have dreams, you have expectations, but there comes a point in time that you need to get hands-on in there. Even though you have the qualifications and the money and whatever it is that may come with whatever it is, but sometimes it's not practical to leave and juggle these things, especially in this country, we're foreigners here. So just to cut the story short, I had to go back to basics. I had to put food on the table. I had 2 options: go on the dole and be on benefits, or find something to do. I have pride, but it comes, it comes, well, it has helped me. So in short, I thought to myself, let me try to see what skills that I have, what is in my hands, what is in my hands. So I'll ask even right now, what is in your hand? Sometimes we might think we don't have the qualifications. Maybe I'm not good enough in school. Maybe my age or whatever else it is that you're going through or whatever else. You might have some ever like obstacles that you might be going through or whatever else, but that is not an excuse. What is in your hand? I'm reminded like Moses was in a barren land. And the Lord asked him, like, what is in your hand? He only had a stick. So I had to ask myself this question, what do I have? What do I have? It took me time. But then I realized I have issues that I need to deal with. I have health issues that I need to deal with. At the time, I was, I think, on 8 prescription medications that I was taking, and I was only below 30. And I told myself, this is not life. So I tried to go natural. This is where all these passions came from. I have an eye condition, and a transplant was the only thing that I was given as an option to help me out. But then in that moment in time, I realized I had a little child that I had, and being told like in 10 years time, you're going to be blind was not an option for me. So I tried to go natural. It is then when I tried the natural products that I started realizing the powerful effects of natural products for myself. So in that moment in time, I tried to go vegan, and I knew there was something else that was there. So I realized there was a company called New Yards. And unfortunately, with the little money that I had, and at the time, I couldn't really afford the products that they had. So the thing that I did was join New Yards so I could get the products at cheap price. And that was also a way of selling them and getting income. So that's the first side hustle that I even still use right now. Going on, I like to give people gifts, but with limited money, what would I do? So I started making hampers. So from it, second income again. So when it's your birthday, sometimes I'll make hampers using the free products that they come in there, the testers and whatever else. And I'll think outside the box. There are certain shops that I'll go and I'll find the natural products. Sometimes you get them as cheap as £2, £1 and whatever else. I just put these things together, make a hamper, I give to people. When people like it, I tag it, and well, I've gone by different names, but it was me trying to build something out of it. But with that came like people wanting to get hampers from me. So that gave me another hustle that could give me money. Every little helps. All these little incomes and whatever else build up. The next thing I started doing hair, trying my own hair. And I'm thinking, okay, I'll try. People started giving me their children to do their hair. And I'm thinking, okay, that's a little bit that I can put in the pot aside, right? Fast forward, and I'm thinking, I need something else to do. I can't go back to uni. I can't get money to do this because I don't have money for childcare. What do I do? Then I realized when my second child came, because I had another bad experience that left me really vulnerable, and I was in the verge of depression at the time. And trying to figure out how I remembered how I came out of the 8 medications that I said. And I'm thinking, I'm going natural again. I became a vegan at that point in time. So to fast forward, because of the health issues that I had there, I realized 9-to-5 job was not it. Heavy lifting was not it for me. And I'm thinking, okay, my health is going to deteriorate. What do I do right now? And then I did pray. I know most people don't believe in prayer, but for me, the answer came through prayer. It was loud and clear. I was sat on the computer, just browsing through my Facebook, and something just passed there. And I'm wondering, what's a doula? What is a doula? So I went in, I researched, and I'm thinking, I kind of like this thing. But then I realized I was actually doing it without knowing it actually had a name. So I could actually make money out of my passion. So I went in, I trained as a doula with the little money that I had, 450 it was. I went, I got the training as a doula. A doula is a woman that supports pregnant mothers, but it was not enough. I could register for insurance, but I needed something extra. So this is where I got in the birth field as well. And then looking at my own experience and thinking, I'm having this depression issue because of my birth experiences. I wonder if some other mothers out there have actually gone through what I've gone through. Reaching out, actually, I was surprised. So what was the next thing? Counseling. So I had a little bit of money that I had, and I just got a basic counseling skills certification that I had. That would actually help me to add a little bit of debriefing to the doula program that I'd done. With that, and asking questions to my insurance provider, like, what else should I do? So I expanded in the birth world. That's how Birth Miracles Hope started. So in there, I was trying to give people what I needed during the time that was going through in my birth experiences. But as I went in there, I realized what gives me joy. I needed something that is flexible. I needed something that would make me have my children here with me. I needed something that I could also reach out to other women. And this is where all the doors opened for me. So as I went into Birth Miracle Hope, I just went in, I jumped in as a leap of faith, it was, I'd say, and just with God, with my stick that was in my hand, that's all I knew. And then as I met women, I'll get to know them, ask them what they need, and then that will be a next package that I would offer. I'll find other women who like that, so it'd be extra income again. So some women be like, okay, I don't know how to cook vegan food. I didn't know how to cook vegan food myself, but then I'll think, what if I invest in a little certification and I get taught how to cook vegan? And when I did that, now I gained knowledge. That's another income. Somebody else come thinking, okay, I can't go out, but I need somebody to buy me groceries. I don't drive because of my eyesight, but then I'll say, I offer that if you want it, extra income. So this is just how I added up all the things that I did with Birth Miracle Hopes. So even if you come today and you ask me something, if it's something that's within my scope, I'll offer it. But for me, it's extra income as well. So I have a website that I have on there, Birth Miracles Hope, that you can go and you can research and find other stuff that I do on there. And for me, it is something that also opened the door to other areas of my life and other avenues that I'm now in. It's actually opened the avenue right now. My side hustles are just side hustles, but it opened the door to my main job right now that I do. I'm into management at the moment in the care industry, social care industry. But when I went there again, another side hustle opened, but I'm not going to talk about it up until later. So without further ado, I'll just want to summarize and say, no excuses. Everybody has the resources that they need within there. Find out what's in your hand and use those skills. Ask other people what your strengths are. When they give you feedback, it is something to go out and try. Not everybody's going to believe in your dream, but you have to take a leap of faith and go there. Don't just stay on your 9 to 5 and think this is going to be it. And the other thing that I always say is let your children go into their passions. I have my 14-year-old right now. Well, he's 14 next week. But he actually now has his own side passion. He fixes mobile phones, he fixes laptops, but he started doing that at the age of 8. I thought it was nothing, but as I kept giving him the resources and whatever else, but I know to him, I don't need to give him pocket money when I don't have money because he has got his own pocket money. So this is what I want to encourage you, whether you're a single mother, whatever it is that you're going through, no excuses. Find a side hustle and add to your income. Thank you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is power-packed. Wow, side hustle after side hustle, honestly. This is beautiful. Thank you, Sister Joyce, for that power-packed as well. Now we've got 12 minutes. It's time for questions, time for comments. And I'd like to invite CD. Who is CD? I want to make sure we greet you. Who is CD? And we've got somebody with iPhone. We just want to make sure we greet you. And we've got somebody with accounts. We just want to make sure we say hello, hi. Anyone with the CD name CD?
Oh, hi, sorry, I was on mute. I was just trying to unlock myself. Yeah, hi, my Subanda. It's Mrs. Zemiri here, Comfort Zemiri.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Wow,
Yeah.
This is nice. This is nice. Nice to have you. Nice to have you indeed. Thank you so much for coming. We really want to make sure we welcome you. I was just thinking, oh, should I just leave it? But it's not nice just to leave. I just want to make sure we greet you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for coming.
I've come to support my little sister Joy. Good to hear you.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Thank you so much. And I can see somebody with the name accounts. We just want to greet you as well.
Hi there. Hi, Tete.
Ah, thank you, my Murora. That's my Murora. Murora, don't mind me. I'm thinking, whose accounts? No,
It's
good to have
me. How
you.
are you?
Very well, very well. Good to have you. Good to have you. No, it's beautiful, beautiful to have you. I've got someone with iPhone. We want to greet you as well.
That's Joyce Lerato.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hi, Mrs. Sja.
Thank you so much. Lovely to have you.
Thank you.
Yes. So it's time for questions. You can direct questions to the presenters. We've had the presenters who presented tonight. It's time to share. I love this women's corner. It's time to empower and encourage each other. 9 to 5, it looks like this word 9 to 5. It's not, it's not something to, to really say, yeah, there's a time when you come and feel, how long am I going to do this? How long am I going to do this? I'm in the same boat as well. So I'm so thankful as well. I'm also having the side hustle. And I'm praying that very soon something be full time and not 9 to 5. Get stuck in the 9 to 5. Thank you so much. So questions, time for questions or comments from everyone.
Okay, I do have a question.
Yes, yes.
Hello everyone. I'm Tsungi Kanapute. My Migo, as Auntie Laureen likes to call me.
Oh,
Hi, my Miguel.
How are you?
Good.
Auntie
I'll
Laureen,
actually, did you mind, do you want to comment while recording? I've just remembered now, sorry.
no, it's okay. I don't mind.
Okay, all right. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Sister Joyce, you said something about eBay. I'm still new in this country, in this group. Everything is new. I'm still trying to find my feet, still trying to understand how best I can go around, how best I can go about things. But still, you would find the income is not enough. You have bills to take care of. You have a child back home. You have all these other things that needs your attention. And sometimes the work hours are not really flexible for you to do maybe anything else. Maybe I'm still having blinkers that I cannot see outside the box. But when I had the eBay thing, I just wanted to know more about it. If you can tell me how you went about it and how I can do it. Does it have any restrictions that would it affect the visa? All those things, yeah.
Wow. Okay. When I did the eBay full time, it's a couple of years ago. At the moment, I just resell things that I don't want, not really much to do with getting much of an income, just because of the other things that I have that take too much time. I can't advise on the visa aspect because I really do not know what visa you have, and I don't have that much knowledge pertaining to the visas. But what I would go in and try to help you in terms of finding a side hustle in this country is, when you find your visa conditions and whatever restrictions that you have, this is if you are allowed to work in the country, because I don't know. So I'm just generalizing on this one. I would say the first and foremost thing that helps most people is finding your purpose. Find your purpose. Everybody was created with a purpose in life. What is your purpose? How do you find your purpose? Normally, it's the feedbacks that you get from people that know you well. Don't feel sad or down when people criticize, but sometimes even in the critical things that we do, I know for myself, Ever since I was young, I've always been told, your mouth, your mouth. But it is now that I see why, because I stand up to defend myself and injustice. And I'm saying like, this is an ongoing thing. So for me, what is that? You know, being an advocate. So in sometimes your character, look at what it is you're good in. What is it the constant thing that people say about you? Sometimes there is something that you can get. Number two, as far as eBay is concerned, I know there are fees that need to be paid on there. I know the listing fees that are there, but when you do list things, it depends with the thing that you want to sell on there. I was selling because I'm a plus size and it was hard to get plus size clothes for me. So it was very easy for me to sell my size of clothes. If nobody buys it, I'll wear it. I lose nothing. And then also if it's brand new, I mean, I'll wear it. But if it's secondhand, it's still sellable as well. So this is just how it was for me and how I went by it. And then also just calculating your fees and knowing when you list and whatever price that you start from, know that they remove some other selling fees at the end of it. I know things have gone different right now, but if you want me to research that for you, I'm more than happy to go through it. If you can reach me, then we can talk further about that one.
Wow. Thank you for that information. See, we are learning this thing about eBay.
Yeah, I'm kind of learning. I think one day you need to come up with a topic that says maybe finding your purpose or inventing yourself or whatever, so that I'm sure so many people don't really know what's their purpose. They don't really understand what they are supposed to be doing at any given time. We are busy with whatever pressures of life. We are trying to chase this and that, but usually we miss our passions. We really miss our purposes in life.
I'd say on that one as well, especially if you have little children. Start with the question is, what solution do you want to give the world, or what problem do you want to solve? And then what gives you joy as well? What comes naturally to you?
Okay. I
And I'm
need to
seeing
sit down and start
yeah.
writing.
And I'm seeing a theme in the presenters tonight, all homeschooled. It looks like there's focus on prioritizing the kids there.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much. I think there's a lot indeed which we can encourage each other and share with each other. Anyone with questions, any comments to our presenters? Questions or comments?
Well, good evening, ladies. I've been
Yes,
so busy
yes.
looking after my hair. And sorry, I've got visitors, so I'm kind of a bit distracted. But I just want to say hi, Sister Joy. I've seen you in another life on a YouTube video recently. So God has brought us together for a purpose. What I was just saying now to my friend here is I've got so many things I believe I can do and people have said that I'm good at, but I've got this anxiety, you know, of what if I start something and then I'm not successful, or, you know, and then I'm just stuck and I'm like, I'm not going to do anything. But then I'm saying, I could easily lose my job. And then what do I do if I'm left stranded? So I don't know how to deal with that fear, I suppose. Have you had to go through that, Sister Joyce? And how did you make the step to decide, okay, I'm definitely going to follow this path? You know, what did you do with your fears?
Right. For me, especially where I am and what I'm doing right now, it's not something that I ever thought I'd get to this position. Right. Number one. Number two, self-discovery. Who are you? Self-limiting beliefs really come in and blocks us a lot of the time, because we listen too much to what's happening around, and especially as we're Christians here, and we forget what God told us we are. It's very important to know your identity. What's our identity? It's life experiences where we've been. These things come in. So I'll deal with those things first and take them out of the way, because this is of our blockages are. Because we don't go out there and present ourselves to the world for who we are. Find your purpose. Who does God say you are? Number one. Self-discovery. Be self-aware and start from there.
Yes.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you
And
very
I'll
much.
resonate with that one. I'll
Thank you.
resonate definitely with that one. Mind, mindset, and really just those limiting beliefs which can come in the way. And at the same time, we don't want to be so proud to say, I can do it. I can do it. But we are saying, I'm God's child. God empowers me, gives me that strength. And then we overcome those negative thoughts and those those things which limit us, because we are precious. God said you're not going to be the tail, we're going to be the head. And being the head, it doesn't mean you're going to be a millionaire. It means you're going to be the person who are meant to be. And God places you there, and you're going to be representing God in a better way, in better light. And that's what I believe. So definitely there are some thoughts which we have to really address. Of course, there's some fears, but God is there to encourage us and strengthen us and give us that confidence to say we can do all things, as long as it's in God's will, God's purposes. He will strengthen us and guide us. That's definitely something which is very important to me, as well as I learn. Really important. I want to welcome Agnes. Welcome to the session. I'm hoping you can hear me.
Hello. Yes, I can hear you. Thank you.
Very good. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you.
Thank you. Lovely to be here.
Yes.
That's my sister.
Oh, that's your sister, Sister Sarah, is it?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So it's been really nice to have you. I know it's our time. It's time now. We said we'll be bang on time, 7 o'clock. If we've got any more questions, feel free to approach any one of the presenters or one of us, myself, Laureen, Sister Joy. We can link you all to how we can continue supporting each other. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. We hope to meet again in another session of how we can empower each other. We can't wait for another topic. By the way, feel free to suggest a topic which you want us to talk about. I've already heard somebody suggesting, I think there was one which was mentioned. What was it about, by the way? It's
In your purpose.
Be a purpose. Yes. Wow. So we see, yes, we will be having those topics to really look at and learn. Thank you so much, Sister Joyce and Sister Laureen, Sister Sja. Thank you so much. But we really want to encourage all of you who have joined tonight. Please come again and do reach out for questions, for any comments, for any other explanations. We'll be happy to guide. Have a lovely evening, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
Thank
night.
you,
you.
everyone. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We'll share the
Thank you.
recording
Bye-bye.
tonight. Bye-bye.